Hello guys, Chris here. Here to do a reaction to PlayStation State of Play presentation. This is Sony taking on Nintendo's Nintendo Direct style presentation where they show off the latest games. Stated will just be games today, so it's PS4 and PSVR that they're showing off. Just intrigued to see how they handle the presentation, whether they do it Nintendo style or more Microsoft style, where they have like a studio set up. But yeah, intrigued to see what they've got in here. Sorry about the weird lighting in the background. Slightly different layout because my lounge is a bit of a mess, so I can't use my standard seating position due to having a new boiler put in this week. So we've had to move stuff out of the kitchen, so it's a bit all over the place. But yeah, anyway, enough about that. Let's see what Sony have lined up. And here we go. It's got that line like you have on the PlayStation 4. Oh, I thought it was PlayStation 4 turning on for a second. Okay, so waiting pending to mature. Okay.
Morning, sir. Our travel time to Shanghai is 11 hours, 15 minutes.
Okay.
Told you we should have taken the faster flight.
I think the board prefers you wear a more conventional suit to these company meetings.
You can't outrun your past.
Okay.
Friday, tell me I didn't just...
Friday, that's an Iron Man
Negative,
reference.
sir. Sir, incoming!
Okay, so this is an Iron Man.
Friday, suit up, now!
Okay, so this is something Iron Man.
All systems online. Sir, hostiles inbound, 10 o'clock.
So much for a hero.
That's cool. Okay, so it looks like it might be a VR game.
You made your share of enemies, sir. Only equal time. Above you.
That's how it's done.
Threat neutralized.
Good. I have a plane to catch.
Okay, so Iron Man VR. Fair enough. Looks pretty cool.
Welcome to State of Play, a look ahead to the future of PlayStation.
Cool.
Throughout the year, State of Play will showcase upcoming games, updates, and announcements. And we've got plenty in store for our first episode, like the debut of Marvel's Iron Man VR, which is coming to PlayStation VR in 2019 from PlayStation's Worldwide Studios.
Looks like you might need the move controls, which I haven't got.
Up next, a fan favorite announces extra goodies for PS4 players. Let's take a look.
Okay, so doing Nintendo's headline style thing. Crash Team Racing. It's interesting they made a reference they're going to do this throughout the year, so it's something they are looking at doing more throughout the year. Like full-on direct style. New trailer for Crash. Looks like a good game. Well, I hate to say it, we'll be getting it on Switch more than likely. Just showing off different modes, that's cool. Ooh, they're quite blocky still.
The popular kart racer is due out June 21st. Now,
Okay, 21st June.
years. Next up, the team at Hello Games beams us an update from the world of No
I'm not
Man's
entirely sure what
Sky.
that announcement was about. It said they was going to show off something exclusive for PlayStation. As it was like the original PlayStation style look. This is cool. This does look pretty cool actually. Oh, so No Man's Sky is an update for that by the looks of it. This is going to be a re-release. So I have got No Man's Sky, but I haven't really played it much.
It's a Games plans to release No Man's Sky Beyond, a major update that adds, you guessed it, PlayStation VR support.
Okay, so there's updates. So hopefully it'll be a free one.
Now let's get the world's first look at an upcoming game from PlayStation's worldwide studios and developer
Okay.
Robot Entertainment. You're seeing first gameplay of Ready Set Heroes. This is a fast-paced multiplayer dungeon crawler that packs a big twist. Choose from multiple playable characters, then launch into a randomly chosen dungeon to slay monsters, dodge traps, and collect mountains of loot. Now, here's the twist. You're actually competing against an opposing team who's racing through an
Fair
identical
enough.
dungeon. Reaching the end of the dungeon will trigger a winner-take-all arena brawl. The faster you progress through the dungeon, the more powerful you'll be when it's time to throw down. Ready Set Heroes had us hooked from the moment we picked up the controller. The combat feels crunchy and the loot flows like water. The final game is expected to support up to 4 players across online multiplayer and
Well, I hope so.
levels.
It's a
Sounds
four-player
like perfect party game material.
game.
Look for Ready Set Heroes to hit PS4 later this year. Next, let's get an update on the eagerly awaited PlayStation VR game first announced at Paris Games Week.
Ryan Marks. SES Nomad Squad. You're facing multiple life sentences.
Looks intriguing.
Arson. More murders than we could even count. I just want to know what went down.
My name is Ryan Marks. I'm a soldier. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my day job. But it's always nice to come home. Spend some time with the family.
For God's sake, what did I tell you?
See some culture.
That's used to that special forces stealth there, mate.
Taking the sights. Let's get inside and find out what it's like. Catch up with some old friends.
Think of it
This does look interesting.
as a merger. Apart from you. You can off back to the army. Is that it?
Oh, I think I broke a window.
I need to approach some of our people.
What are you looking for there? Clues, evidence, anything that tell us what time is up to. Got it.
We need to push back hard or we're finished.
Average weekend, really.
Okay, so it's May 28th. I haven't seen much about that film, that game
PlayStation
actually.
Heavyweight Blood and Truth finally has a confirmed release date, May 28th. That's just around the corner. In fact,
No one to keep an eye on, I
VR
think.
players have a lot to get excited about this year. Here's a
Okay.
look at the next wave of PlayStation VR titles slated for 2019.
So a little montage.
You can breathe.
That's a little weird.
Oh yeah, this is definitely the right place.
This is looking, some is looking good, some is looking a little less good. He's trying to get me some move controllers.
Great human resource.
What's the Devolver Digital? They had some good games at the Nindies presentation recently.
Just a sec. There we go. Looking good, Sam.
Yeah, looking good.
Sam, give me a systems diagnostic. I need to know what is going on.
There's a bit of a thriller game. That's cool.
I know you're all afraid of what is happening. To the station. To us.
Captain,
And quite right too.
oh my God.
I just want you to know. Whatever happens next. Sorry.
That's interesting. You're not playing the character, you're playing the space station.
You have to take us there.
Fair enough.
Science fiction thriller Observation is coming soon to PS4, and it's bringing some serious development talent to its unusual and haunting premise. Our next game is a frightening new installment in a fan favorite series.
It's not VR games. Quite a few VR titles, which is cool. A bit of a creepy one. $5 for Freddy's. They're not showing much off of these.
Here's some first footage. You'll try to survive different levels from the original games, as well as all new nightmares.
Has picked up some unwanted friends. To clear the infestation, apply the Fazbear Entertainment Rescue.
I was going for the horror vibe.
Five Nights at Freddy's VR, Help Wanted, is the first virtual reality game in the Five Nights universe, and it's coming to PlayStation VR this spring. Next, let's get a new look at a gorgeous adventure coming soon to PS4 from PlayStation's Worldwide Studios.
Okay. This looks pretty. The art style does remind me a bit of the Prince of Persia remake, where it had that cel-shaded look to it.
Your little coloring book?
Bit more 3D character models. This does look intriguing. Oh, that's cool.
You're alive? Hey, over here.
That's cool.
You want me to do that?
This looks interesting.
To paint this whole town?
It's kind of epic Mickey-ish, which is cool. I did enjoy those games. The music sounds good in it as well, actually. Just find your pieces from your notebook and then paint the town. While avoiding the goodies.
If I leave now, that darkness will just come back here. I can't let that happen.
Interesting. Very interesting. Concrete Genie. Yeah, that's one I really want to keep an eye on, actually. So, I'll be honest, there's not a whole deal of fall 2019. It's not a whole deal of PlayStation games I've got my eyes on at the
Concrete
moment.
Genie is a creative new adventure from
This is one that
developer
really does look good.
And today, we can also confirmed the game will feature a PlayStation VR mode. More details to come as
That's cool, VR mode.
for launch later this year. Up next, an update from the dangerous world of Days Gone.
You know, we never talked about it. While we still wore the colors. All this time out in the freak show and shit like this didn't matter.
Yeah, this is another big game for Sony, but I don't know much about it, unfortunately.
Without Sarah, he knew that we were leaving everything behind. What did you do? Everything that mattered was gone. Folks here in a lot of pain, Deke. You find his stash. You bring it
Fair
to me.
enough.
To me, Deke. You do that. Let's see what we can do for you.
Deke, bro. And I know what kind of man he is. What he's done. He done any worse than you? Ricky? How about me?
You're afraid to be here. You're afraid to be a part of something. We need you here, and that scares the hell out of you. We have to look out for each other.
It's all we got. You could have saved a few.
Looks interesting.
There's no hope, there's no time, there's no room. We'd already turned on each other.
Very story driven, which is cool. So Walking Dead
Right about your old lady, Deke.
and zombies.
Gotta ask you something. What does it matter if everyone else is dead?
Days Gone.
Days Gone is just 1 month away, so let's take a peek at some new gameplay. Days Gone is set in a harsh and unforgiving world populated by roving bandits and flesh-eating freakers. As bounty hunter Deacon St. John, you'll upgrade your bike, scavenge weaponry, and toss Molotov cocktails, all in a bid to stay one step ahead of certain death. And you'll need all the firepower you can find when you face off with the game's more powerful freakers, like this breaker. But in Days Gone, your wits might be your greatest weapon. Why take on a heavily guarded enemy encampment when you can lure in a freaker horde and let them handle the dirty work? We can't wait to see the screens and videos you share when Days Gone launches on April 26th.
Fair enough, looks interesting.
Let's get one more update from the gang at NetherRealm Studios.
Well, the ending of Mortal Kombat.
On next, Hollywood.
Go back to the 90s.
Does look good.
Our future, Liu Kang. It is insane.
This is where the mature rating comes in.
This is seriously messed up.
Hang back, kid. How about we keep this between me, myself, and I?
He's gonna get us killed.
Wow.
That was easy.
It's very story driven. They're gonna be facing off against the older and younger versions of each other.
I do my own stunts. You? I got people for that. Poser.
Intriguing.
It's official. Series veterans Jax, Kung Lao, and Liu Kang are joining the ever-growing Mortal Kombat 11 lineup. And stay tuned, NetherRealm is promising more updates before launch on April 23rd.
Fair
Well,
enough.
that's a wrap on our very first episode of State of Play.
Okay.
This was just the beginning. We'll be back throughout the year to share new announcements, first look trailers, and other updates from the world of PlayStation. See you soon, and thanks for watching.
Fair enough, so it's Sony's State of Play. Must admit, I thought it was alright. I don't think it had anything mega. They didn't, like, one thing I said to some friends in the discussion, I think Nintendo have mastered the mic drop, where they'll start off strong, then right at the end of the presentation they'll just drop a game and it'll be like, yeah. And like, so Nintendo have mastered, in my opinion, mastered the mic drop, where they'll just end the presentation cold after a big announcement trailer. So they did it with Smash Brothers in one of the directs last year. They did it with Animal Crossing in the last direct before Smash came out. I think it was like September one last year, maybe. Yeah, they did it with Link's Awakening in the February one. They do save a big game for last, whereas I don't think Sony had anything big to show off, which is kind of weird. It's good they made the point that they're going to be doing it throughout the year. They'll be showing off. There's be more of these state of plays coming up. I hope they will get a bit better. As I wasn't entirely sure what the Crash Team Racing trailer was supposed to show off, specifically about the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation version, but yeah, not bad for a first attempt. I liked the format of it, but I think they needed a bit more content. Like, no mention of Medieval, no mention of Death Stranding, no mention of Last of Us 2. So maybe they do another one of these, maybe June time around E3. Instead of going to E3, they'll do like one of these things, I imagine. They might do some big announcements there, which will be interesting to see. But yeah, what do you think, guys? Let me know in your thoughts below. Standout game for me, I think, is probably Concrete Genies. That looked brilliant, and a game that I really want to try and have a go at. But yeah, that's my thoughts on State of Play. Please like the video, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Until next time, speak to you soon.